What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about GameStocker Extreme, a little bit about Riza Studios, a little bit about the crowdfunding that is going on by Riza Studios for GameStocker Extreme. What you see in the background is some gameplay of the 1986 Opala, newly released, around the newly released historic Jacarepagua circuit, or as I'll call it from now on, Historic Rio, because I probably just totally butchered that, and it's for everybody's betterment. Anyways, but both absolutely fantastic pieces of content, both added for free. The Opala is pretty much the Opala that was already available within the game, only with about 70 to 80 more horsepower, a little bit less weight. It basically goes faster, but it still has that same fun handling that makes that older car just an absolute blast. Highly enjoyable, very recommendable, and to the point where I'd say that it makes the old Opala pretty much irrelevant, because this one is just that, only better, because the old Opala was just too dang slow. This is definitely much more enjoyable. As for the circuit itself, another fantastic addition. I really like the fact that the circuits featured in this game aren't the circuits that you see in every other game. Some people have complained that there's not enough, European circuits in this game. Quite frankly, I really like the fact, because I've never driven this circuit before, and it's slightly different than the modern version of Rio that was available already previously in this game. But it's a great track. It has a nice, fun layout, especially well suited for cars like the Opala, or alternatively my personal favorite within GameStocker Extreme, and perhaps my personal favorite in all of sim racing, the Formula V, which the Formula V is just absolutely freaking awesome. It's still absolutely freaking awesome, so go drive the Formula V in GameStocker Extreme after you drive the 1986 Opala, because either way, you cannot go wrong. Anyways, on to talking about the crowdfunding for GameStocker Extreme. So anyways, down in the description you will find a link to an Indiegogo page started by Riza Studios to fund further improvements and content for Stock Car Extreme. Recently, Riza Studios has received access to the source code for the engine that this game runs on, meaning that they can make further improvements and not be held back by the engine. For example, they say that there could be improved audio or graphical capabilities added to Stock Car Extreme as part of this crowdfunding approach, depending on how successful it is. So, there's definitely that to look forward to. For example, GTR2 actually more or less, kind of, if you trace back far enough, could be said to run on the same engine as Stock Car Extreme. However, at the time, Simbin was able to add in animated driver arms and shifting animations, as well as weather, most notably, as well as a live track technology, which is kind of somewhat of a predecessor to the type of track technology that you see in, for example, Assetto Corsa, where track rubbers in and you get more grip throughout the session. But so definitely interesting on that, as well as the content that they mentioned could be coming depending on how successful things are. In particular, or at least to me, the super trucks. I'm just going to say this right now, that could be the absolutely most awesomest thing in the history of awesomeness. Because if you have ever watched a Stadium Super Trucks race, you should be saying, I need to be throwing money at my monitor right now, because that would be awesome. But yeah, go ahead and take a look through the description, through that website, and read through it yourself. Really, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much more I can explain to you. I should also mention that if you back at the $35 tier, that tier actually receives a copy of either a GameStocker Extreme or alternatively Formula Truck. It's your choice. If you go on Steam right now, each game is $30 a piece, so basically for $5 more you're also getting developer forum access, which if you back through this Indiegogo funding approach, whatever you want to call it, that's $10 itself. So you're basically saving $5, and it's only $5, so it's not like it's going to break the bank. So if you don't have Stock Car Extreme, that might be an option that you want to consider if you're looking at purchasing this title, because why do you not have Stock Car Extreme already? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? If you don't have this game, quite clearly, you just haven't been watching this channel enough. So, there you go. Reminder, I'm not an employee of Riza Studios. I just really like their stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.